Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. We're going to talk about DeFi and DeFi survival and what it would actually take for any DeFi project to actually survive regulatory onslaught. Hester Pierce, also known as Crypto Mom, one of the, if not the only pro-crypto SEC commissioner, says DeFi actually really needs to be decentralized in order to survive. Otherwise, the lords of the SEC will smite that project with no mercy. And she actually brings up a really, really good point because if you're truly decentralized, that's just something that the SEC hasn't really dealt with. And this is from Cointelegraph. And if the SEC hasn't really dealt with it, then it's going to be very, very hard for them to actually regulate it or control it to any extent. So the only hope for any DeFi project to survive the SEC and its godlike commissioners from smiting the evil heathen DeFi is actually to be decentralized. Now, the thing is, if there's anything at all that's centralized that the SEC can grab onto, that's what they're going to smite. So the thing is, like, the shadow decentralization within the decentralized DeFi sector, like if you have God keys, if it's run off a central server somehow, if you have one person that's controlling everything, that's not decentralized, and you will be smitten by the SEC. And this is her quote: "If you want to be decentralized, you really need to be decentralized. And that is going to then put you in a different category from the perspectives of regulators, because that's just not something we've dealt with before. If the regulators can find a centralized part or group of people they can grab hold of, they will grab hold of them and smite them. So if like an entity controls like 80% of the coins, that entity might just be smited." So she was asked for her opinion on the best route to developing decentralized protocols, and it needs to be decentralized from the beginning, because if you're not decentralized from the beginning, that's when you're going to get jumped on. And she said that the existing regulations have been designed so that any entity or person that is involved in the financial industry is probably going to come under at least one regulatory framework. So the thing is, like, if it's truly decentralized, they can't go after any one entity or person. But if it's not truly decentralized, they can just go after whoever it's centered around. So a lot of these DeFi projects are going to come under a lot of pressure because, as we all know, most DeFi projects are not actually decentralized. They're either like very, very concentrated in terms of tokens, or they have some kind of God key, some backdoor that makes them truly centralized. Like Uniswap, for example, we know is not truly decentralized because they actually said they might exclude listing some tokens on their platform. And if you can exclude listing some tokens on your platform just because you don't like them, that means it's not truly decentralized and you actually have control over stuff. The thing is, if anyone has real control over a DeFi project, it's not really decentralized, and the SEC will come after you because you are basically managing like a financial entity. And since they have someone to go after, like true decentralization they don't have anyone to go after, but since they actually have something to go after, they will come after you. So in that regards, like if you are not truly decentralized from the beginning, you will be found and you will be smitten by the SEC and their godlike commissioners in this respect. So if you're really looking to start a DeFi project, if you're not really just trying to run a scam, you have to be truly decentralized. You can't concentrate all the wealth at the top. You can't really concentrate like all the coins like in one wallet, and you can't really run it off a central server with some God keys. And that's really the whole aspect of DeFi that a lot of DeFi is actually missing. I think this will wipe out probably eventually like 90% of DeFi. Maybe the proud that are truly decentralized will survive. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.